Activating scans, searching for monoliths to find Apollo and bring him to me, I assume. I'm actually not entirely sure of what we're doing with Apollo, but Apollo seems to know what Apollo's doing, so we're just gonna do what Apollo says to do, you know? That's just how it's gonna be. Where are these things at? There it is.
Eventually, we're gonna have to take a break from this main quest and start on some of these side quests. We've built up quite a few of them. And I imagine some of them will have some like decent something. I don't know, loot? Does this game even have loot? I don't know. Well, this is a very purple planet. Is that just me? Why is it so purple? It almost looks like colorblind colored. This looks like it could be the thing right here. And I get to learn some language stuff? Well, this is just too good. All right, monolith. Speak to me in riddles and rhymes. Anomaly, 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 anomaly. I see the stone of the monolith. It's immovable's muted silver, and yet something lurks beneath. It is gray, and yet not gray. A crimson calling out from somewhere below its cool surface. Locate a portal. I've done it! I assume. Portal ley line activated. Locate the portal for Apollo. Well, we've appeared to have found the place. Initiating landing protocol. The heck? There's a bunch of like balls rolling around everywhere. That's so weird and bizarre looking. Well, here's the portal. I don't know exactly where this would be taking me now, or if I'm bringing somebody here. Intense music. Oh, interesting. I have to fill them with juice or something. I have to recharge these things? So the only one I'm missing is... Oh wait, I still have more. Bam. I'm loaded with materials. You got nothing on me. Traveler capture loop enabled. Anomaly event contained. The portal seems to beg me as I approach, demanding my attention. It requires me to activate it. It requires me to travel on. I am unsure if I should listen. Request the planet's address. That's some symbols. I assume that my player will remember. I've got glyphs. Well, I want to go through the portal though. That's kind of interesting. Relay the portal glyphs to Apollo at a holo terminal. Holo terminus located.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Turns out it's relatively close by. Do I even want to know what kind of weather appears on this planet? There it is. We definitely want to be as close as possible, especially during a big storm of whatever is happening on this big purple planet. Why is everything going up? I am so confused as to everything that happens on this planet. Oh wow, there's like some gravity thing going on here. That's so cool and fun. Low gravity. Enough of that. No more playing around. Stop playing. Hello, good day to you, sir. Have you found the glyphs for your world? I'm almost ready. My suit is upgraded, my stomach is full, and I've hired a Gek to look after my farm while I'm away. Ask about the farm. Well, I want to know about you. Yes, I have a farm. What of it? It's not much, mostly fruit I've found in my travels, but I'm hoping to expand. Anyway, this is no concern of yours. We have a portal to attend to, do we not? As I look at Apollo, I think of that I saw within the portal, of what happened to Artemis when they walked the same path. I think of the face of the Atlas, of the way Nada warned me not to return to those tunnels. I do not know if the portals are safe. Oh no, don't force me to have a choice here. Now I'm risking somebody's life. Oh, but it's his choice. Everybody's entitled to a choice. I give Apollo the glyphs, asking them to take care, to remember what happened to Artemis. They assure me that they will, promising to see me soon. Before I go, they advise me to find out what I can from this so-called Null. They warned me to be careful too. Null? Hello, Null. You sussy bussy. Two lost souls, one who cared too much and one who cared too little. Their lives still not become what was promised, have they? Every sentient being that has ever lived has felt this way at some point. I know I did, once upon a time. I was angry, confused at my own solitude. Imagine my surprise when you woke me. Oh, I know you didn't mean to. I know you were just playing around with the portals, but whatever you did, I'm here now, and I need your help. The Atlas This is not what you think it is. Something is happening to the universe. Something I need your help to figure out what is happening. There's the sentinels do not just keep the peace across the universe. Their motive run deeper than that, seeking out anomalies in the oh my gosh, is there a firefight going on above me? Structures and eliminating them from existence. Have you looked at me? What do you think a sentinel would do if they came across my form? No, it has to be you, traveler. There is an observatory nearby. It'll lead you to the location of a crashed freighter of great interest to our investigation. There we will find the first secret, I'm sure of it. I know that the Atlas is neither enemy nor friend to us. No more than the air or the wind might be called such names. But it is terrified, it is in pain, and we have a responsibility to help its suffering no matter the cost. Yeah, I got that! What the deuce? Where's my ship? Where's my ship? Let me at him. Ugh. What a bunch of poo nannies. Don't shoot at my ship. Nearby shelter is under attack. Eliminate hostile ships and earn rewards. All right, come here. Come on. You don't stand a chance, my boy. You dead. Oh no, that's kind of close to the ground right there. All right, very good. We're fine. We're doing okay. I just need to get rid of that, shoot him a little bit, and hit him with a missile. There we go. Alrighty then. Oh, ooh, look at those credits. Bring news of Apollo to Nada. You're becoming more visible to Nada, traveler friend. Your eyes lend themselves to our small convergence. This makes Nada happy. Nada's not happy with other events. Portals are infected, vector for corruption. Artemis entity perished in the portal. Apollo entity will only spread corruption and danger. What? Atlas Falsity watches the portals. Portals belong to them. Those who enter may belong to the Atlas Falsity. Great danger. Nada didn't like that very much. So Nada's not particularly happy that I sent Apollo through the portals. But really, Apollo sent Apollo through the portals. I can't be helped to what other people do. I'm not responsible for Apollo. He's a grown robot. He does whatever he wants. I am just being assistful and helping him achieve his dreams, probably. Now we're going to this observatory Noel was telling us about. And supposedly the first clue lies in like a crashed freighter or something? Oh no, this is the one with the eggs and stuff. So we gotta be careful not to trigger anybody. But just in case, we're getting our guns ready. Noel's prediction was correct. The terminal is curiously open. The log's ready for me to read. The observatory appears to have functioned as a salvage station manned by a Gek specialist, a translator. They were accused of questioning things that should not be questioned, of sowing the seeds of dissent. This posting was meant as a punishment, but it appears that this posting was a making of them. They found strange things in the wrecks, aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that do not exist, and events that did not happen. The Gek went out to investigate one such craft, the life signature of a Korvax still on board. They never returned. Is this how Nada and Paulo met? Is this how my friends found each other? There's a signal on the console, a warning on repeat. 16 short bursts of data in a loop. Interesting. I extract coordinates for the distress signal. A crashed vessel awaits me on another world. Radar crash site located. So it seems like we are learning about the beginning of the friendship of Nada and Paulo. Should I try to take some of the eggs? Don't want it. You know what? I ain't no poo nanny. Take the eggs. Take the eggs. Ah! Ow! Larval core. I took it. It's mine now. I want another one. I got another one. Ha ha! I'm taking everything from y'all. Jump over. Evade. Parkour. These have gotta be worth something, right? I took them. I took the eggs. They're mine now. Run. Go, 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 go. Retreat. Haha. Like taking candy from an alien. Now, what are those worth? Sheesh! 349,000. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. High risk, high reward. Find the wreck of Nada's crashed freighter. Was that it? I just saw it. Yeah, there it is. Well, it definitely wasn't hard to find, that's for sure. What do you have to tell me? Crew manifest missing. Read log. I need a 1 log encryption key. I guess we are not doing that. Log encryption key. Okay, we needed that. And another log encryption key. Crew manifest missing. Read log. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive, but I must die as I live. I'll record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed and the sentinels did not seem so much as a threat anymore. They were peaceful now. We thought we had been forgiven. We were wrong. They struck as one, an attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end, to their credit. They concealed me within their flotilla as they headed towards the center. I need one more. So there's another container somewhere here. Interesting. I have to imagine it'd be up there or something, right? What is this? Oh, wow, I found it. So they all have 3 things I can get from them then? They're coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them that we already know, all of us, we're not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10 just like me, 1,000, 1,000,000. We are not alone. For every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived. We existed no matter the horror of the end. They are not at my door. Error. That's it. C to locate a hollow terminus. So I have no idea what Nada seemed to have gone through. Incoming message. I escaped, traveler, I escaped. It's Artemis. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting, terrible, smiles within the dark. And the next, I was here. Well, whatever here is, this new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful, but I think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though we'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring this star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they died, that I made a choice to bind their soul within a simulated solar system. I'm not continuing the deception. I haven't deceived Artemis yet. I've done nothing but try to help him. He deserves to know the truth. But how do I tell them their world is not real? Even if I saved them from their death, I took their dreams away from them. They're limited to a single system and will never meet a kindred soul. Just be direct. Rip it off like a band-aid. I tell Artemis everything, from the moment I discovered their grave to the final upload of their soul to the simulated solar system. Artemis thinks I'm joking at first. I'll never forget how their smile faltered. After a few more questions, they tell me they need some time to think about what I've said. I'm sorry, Artemis! I just want what's best for you! So I can do 2 things here. First, I'm gonna go to the Holo Terminus, since that's what I'm already going to. Afterwards, we'll talk to Nada about Artemis. Well, I did what you asked, Null. What did you find out there? Tell me everything. I tell Null of the freighter and its recordings, how it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Korvax entity. I choose my words with care. You think I do not know who that Korvax entity is? Do not be so naive, traveler. Do you think anything you've read is a surprise to me? But I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. You could not see these things if it did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe, where the countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions, where things happened differently. But there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels move between dimensions at will. The Atlas created all life, and the Sentinels defended it, searching for anomalies within that creation. That they annihilated an entire universe, well, something that must have gone quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. After a time, the Sentinels ended their service to the Atlas. They served the Atlas once. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. They hunted for errors within the universe, preventing destruction and loss of life. I've been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know. Had you seen the things that I'd seen? It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise was lost. But something's different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin. Nada knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Viking cartographer and speak with them. I will translate. Very interesting. Hey, it's an observatory. I mean, I guess while we're here, we might as well just check it out. Oh, it's a dude just outside. What are you doing out here, buddy? I startled the electronic life form from their work. They greet me politely, but when they see my multi-tool, they begin to vibrate with fear. The entity's voice quavers, and their mask slowly turns to a signal-dilated red light. New Korvax entity? Please. They clearly want to get back to their research work, but they're too terrified to look away from me. The more I try to calm them, the more they convulse in fear. Insist that I come in peace, leave the life form alone. I back away, the life form begins to calm down. Slowly, they become to understand my lack of malice. Appreciative of my diplomacy, they present an upgrade module. We both bow and respectfully. Infra knife. Interesting. Well, what can you do for me? A beacon flickers on screen, received from a distant point in space. My fingers hover above the terminal, ready to enter the code to reveal the location. But the numbers do I enter? Should be this one. I entered the digits and wait. The location of a distant point in space is revealed to me. Well, I'm pretty sure that's just gonna teach me language stuff, which no point in going to right now. Now we'll go talk to Nada, and just report back. You're being a pal. Gotta keep them on our good side. Maybe they'll shed some light on this whole alternate universe thing going on. Viking entities have a long history. Conflict, honor, rage, and pride. And yet, so static. Defined by themselves, never changing. Nada waits as if expecting me to ask something else. Ask about the Viking. Ask about Null. Missing entity is not as missing as they believe. Nada is not traveler entity, but Nada is not young and foolish. Missing entity has their beliefs, their projects, so be it. So Nada didn't seem to care that much. Nada never seems to really care. I'm not entirely sure why I report back to Nada every time I do something different. Looks like we have to change galaxies to find this Viking cartographer. That seems like the place. Let's go. Very cool, very cool. Pretty funky, pretty fresh. Looks like this is where that Viking cartographer is. So, in we go.